Hey guys, DPG here, David Patrick Green, davidpatrickgreen.com. And before we get started, please like, subscribe, share. That lets me know you are enjoying these videos, and it will encourage other people to also come and see these videos. So we'll all be on the same page working towards better acting. And of course, if you feel like you could learn more from working directly with me, then send an email to dpg@davidpatrickgreen.com. Okay, let's talk about grammar in acting. How do you handle grammar in acting? This is going to be one of the shortest and easiest videos. Well, not easy because I had to think about this, but it's going to be a very short video. How do you handle grammar when you're acting? You don't. Grammar does not enter the picture when you are acting. When you're reading, the grammar is there to help you understand the writing. But we don't talk with grammar. We talk with our brains. We form thoughts, and we form alternative thoughts and conjunctions, like tangents. We go off on tangents. We do additions to thoughts. We elaborate, but we don't think grammarly, to borrow from an app that's on the internet. So how do you handle grammar in acting? You don't. You literally say it the way you read it. So when you read something that says, I can't believe you did this, comma, Teddy, you wouldn't say it, I can't believe you did this, Teddy. You would just say, I can't believe you did this, Teddy. Right? The only reason the comma is there is so you understand that Teddy is a person that's being spoken to, and it's not a thing that the doing is referring to. Like, I can't believe you did this, Teddy. Like, I can't believe you did this ribbon. I can't believe you did this mistake, right? I can't believe you did this, comma, Teddy. That's to separate Teddy from the doing this. It means you're saying it to him and not about him, okay? And so we don't repeat grammar. We don't indicate, well, a period does not indicate a pause, which is what a lot of actors are taught. A comma does not indicate a pause, which is what a lot of actors are taught. None of these things are there to change speech. They are there to help the reader understand what the writer means, okay? So that the writer's words are clear to the reader. And after you understand what the writer was intending, you're free to do whatever the heck you want with it, whatever it means to you now. Now the words are yours. Use them in good health, okay? So that's pretty much it. And the reason I even am saying this today at all is because I was watching a TV show, one of the biggest, most popular shows in the world, and this woman said the line, something to the effect of, I can't believe you did this, Teddy. And being an actor and being someone who's been teaching this for like 15 years, I was like, oh my gosh. She had one of those acting teachers who tells actors to pause when they see a comma or a period. And I'm like, oh my God, it's such a rookie mistake. It means nothing. It's such bad teaching and it's bad acting. Okay, so it caught my ear and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to do a video about this. And so this is why I'm doing this video. But I will just repeat it one more time. Act it the way you read it. Everything you see in life, the first impression is really the only true one. Everything else is BS, is additive, it's, wondering, it's trying to make something that isn't there, trying to create something that isn't there. Every moment is perfect in and of itself. And as soon as you try to manipulate a moment and make more of it than you saw at first glance, you are telling a different story than the writer was telling. When you read a book, you don't go, oh, wait a minute. Maybe they meant this. Maybe they meant that. I'm going to sort of imagine a whole bunch of stuff that's going on that isn't written. You can't do that. You're telling a completely different story. The first time you read it was perfect, and how you understood it was perfect, okay? If I tell you the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, it is what it is, right? You're like, well, it's this girl, you don't know where she came from. You don't really even know how old she is. You just know it's a little girl, and you imagine that little girl the way you imagine her, and it's perfect. You did it perfectly, okay? So stop trying to think you need to add something. Stop trying to think you need to make more of things than they are. The way you read it, the way you understood it, that's exactly how you should act it, because you're never going to do it any or the same as anyone else. So you don't need to add any more, because the person watching you is going to go, what an imaginative interpretation, right? And if you think you should do it a certain way and you try to do it a certain way, then you're just falling into the trap of projecting what you think the writer wanted you to do instead of showing the writer what it meant to you. And that's all I got to say, guys. So act it the way you read it, and you'll do it perfectly every time. You might not book, but people will get to know you, and they'll start to see what you are perfect for, and then they'll book you in those types of things all the time. I'll talk to you soon.